Away from Texas.
Yes, sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put you up on game.
And welcome back to Season 5, Episode 3 of The Whistle with Coach Pollock and Coach Hart.
We are glad to be back, Coach. We are
glad
here.
To be back. And I tell you what, Paul, this does be so funny to me because I think about the era we grew up in, and now we over here doing a podcast.
Yes.
Is that what it's
Yes.
called? A podcast and putting it out. And I think about in the 90s and stuff, man, we had a beeper.
Yes.
With a wood grain case on it, and it was probably $79 for a year or $60 for a year.
Yep.
You had that, and then you had a
Had your bag phone.
You had your bag phone.
Yeah, had your bag phone.
Or you had some quarters at first.
Oh yeah.
Then it turned to dimes. Did yours ever turn to dimes?
No, mine never turned to
It
dimes.
was always quarters?
It was always quarters.
Yeah.
Always
It went
quarters.
from quarters to dimes for us. And now
Yeah.
we sit up here talking to millions of people.
That's right.
Millions of people, that's my wish, all around the world. Notice us in the airports and stuff. All for doing this, man.
It's unbelievable, Coach.
Technology
It
is
is
something else, man.
unbelievable. And
It
then
is
and then the
all
power of the internet, just getting out there.
Yeah.
Because you're right, Coach. I tell you what, I don't even know if I said anything, but somebody recognized us when I was in London. I'm
That's
sitting
what
there.
I'm saying, bro.
I'm sitting
That's
down
cool.
at a bar in central London, and the guy comes up and sits with us, and he's like, "You coach at Colorado, don't you?" And I say, "Yeah." So he starts talking and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It is cool, man. I just like, I wish I get one of them booger bottoms to recognize me somewhere. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Speaking of booger bottoms, ooh boy.
Where?
Took a little walk through.
Where you go?
Took a little walk through town today.
Where'd you go, Pollock?
I found a pool I didn't know about. There was
You
a big,
found a pool?
big swimming pool out here in Boulder. I didn't even know it had one.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's the one that's got the slides and
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
the
Coach.
thing over
Lazy
there?
River, slides, skate park, lap pool.
Oh, I ain't seen all that. You must have made a stop.
Yeah. Well, listen. When me and my walking group got to that point,
Okay.
we were winded.
Uh-huh.
So we stopped and took a break.
Took a little break right
We
there.
stopped and took a break right there.
Coincidentally by the pool and the slide and the
There was a
lazy
shade
river.
tree that we got up
Oh,
under.
yeah.
And we just took a break. We
Listen.
had to catch our breath. My calves were burning a little bit because I've been walking uphill.
I bet they
you know,
would.
so,
Yeah, I take a break on the shade too.
Yeah, that's
nice
right.
little scenery right
Just
there.
happened to be in a good location.
Huh.
Just
happened to be.
Coach, when you do like we do and you do things the right way, good things like that happen to you. You just happen to get tired at the right spots.
That's right. Keep doing good things, baby.
That's right. That's
Keep
what I'm
doing good
saying,
things.
man.
That's what I say too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know they had that here in Boulder, man. I didn't even know they had bleeding swimming pools around here, but they got one.
I saw I've seen the slides coming, from over there at practice, but over by that Home Depot.
It's over there across from the Home Depot. Yes, sir.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm still learning the streets, Colorado,
Yeah.
but I know where that Home Depot. I'm from the country, so you got to understand. This is how we explain things. So we always talk about Colorado and asking y'all questions. Let us tell y'all a little bit about where we come from. So if you ever in Dallas, Texas, or East Texas, okay, Gilmer, Gladewater area, Longview, parts like that, where I'm from, you ask for directions. You're not about to get street signs, okay?
Oh, no.
What's gonna happen is we're gonna tell you where the big Walmart is or the Home Depot, and then the old oak tree where we have the picnics and the big concerts all the time. That's what it is. And you go on down and you're gonna see 2 yellow flags, go through there, turn right. If you see a picket wood fence that says burgers on it or something, you went too far.
That's right.
So that's how we explain things.
Exactly.
And everything is down yonder or down there. No
Yes.
matter if I'm going to Minnesota, I'm going down there.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So don't get confused.
everything in South Georgia, when you ask for directions, is involving a Walmart.
Yeah.
Like you gonna pass a Walmart, they're gonna include Walmart in the directions. And then they're gonna be out here they call them 7-Elevens, but they're convenience stores down there. It's about a convenience store.
Yeah. Yeah, the convenience. And then y'all got what is that? Super? King Super?
The King Super, that's Kroger.
Yeah, it's Kroger.
That's Kroger.
That's Kroger for us. Yeah,
that's Kroger.
Y'all got King Super, we got Kroger.
Although now, I don't know, did Dallas have HEB or is that Houston?
Yeah, we got HEB. We got HEB.
Hey, any people out there in Colorado that have any desire to open a grocery store in Colorado, bring an HEB here. I promise you. Bring an HEB here. That would make my day.
It would go crazy.
Yes.
Plus, do they got a Buc-ee's here?
They do have a Buc-ee's. There's a Buc-ee's up I-25 going toward above Fort Collins, I believe.
Okay.
I believe that's where it is. I hadn't been, but I've heard.
I thought I heard too they had a
Yeah, they
Buc-ee's
got a
here.
Buc-ee's. Yeah, folks be going crazy for Buc-ee's. Listen, Coach, went home over this summer and I took my parents up there to see my oldest daughter in Athens, and there's a Buc-ee's on the way. And my mom and dad had never been to Buc-ee's. So I said, hey, we're going to stop by Buc-ee's. Well, my mom and dad they older, so they move a little slower than they used to. We went in there. My mama said, we ain't never coming back here. It's just way too many people in there. Folks just running. She said, folks just running over you, trying to get to that brisket sandwich. Trying to get to that beef jerky.
I got it. I understand that.
It was
That
crazy
brisket
in
sandwich
there,
is good.
man. It was unbelievably crazy in there.
Yeah.
But
Coach Hart, you touched on something about the South that I love. And I'm going to double back on it because I don't want the audience to miss this. We nice in the South. We think of each other in the South. And the fact that we give directions, and in the directions we include, this is when you've gone too far.
That's right.
Like we
Absolutely.
include the
If
mistake.
you pass, that's right.
You've gone too
we help
far.
you out. We let you know you've made a mistake.
So let me attach that to something, fellas, if I may. Dear Olympic Committee, if you get to breakdancing in the Olympics, you've gone too far.
Speaking of breakdancing,
But I just thought it was going to be
You've gone
so
too
much
far.
better, man.
If you get to breakdancing, you got to turn around.
word on the street
I got
is
you.
they've already canceled breakdancing. from now.
What?
There's no more breakdancing in the Olympics.
What?
I think the girl from Australia, I think wherever, she was over there like kicking on her side. I mean, she looked like a fish flopping. I think she ruined breakdancing for everybody.
Well, that's the problem. You got to have the brothers in the breakdance.
Hey,
you got to have the
I
Latinos
ain't
from
wanna
New
go there,
York
but
and all
hey,
that with the breakdancing.
know.
I'm okay with the Australians doing it because it's an Olympic sport and other people joining in the culture because it's not a, I don't think it's a cultural thing as much as it's just a skill.
Listen,
It's a skill you have to have.
I could have gone to Harlem and found 3 brothers that could have won gold, silver, and bronze in a heartbeat.
Well, that's what.
Easily.
You know what?
Easily.
But that's how I found. That's how I feel about the 3-on-3 basketball they got
Yeah,
going
ain't no
on.
doubt.
I ain't
100%
seen-
agree with you.
I ain't seen one A1 Sauce, nobody named Daddy Long Legs.
Exactly.
Skyscraper, somebody who's
Yeah.
if
None of them
you
had to
ain't,
take a smoke break.
yeah, if you ain't called a timeout and they ain't over there smoking no Newport, okay, or a
They ain't no
cool
real
cigarette,
3x3.
they ain't no,
No,
they ain't
and
no
the
real
fact,
3-on-3
the
guy.
fact that
Ain't no real 3-on-3.
God bless what Ice Cube is doing. I get that, but 3-on-3 in the Olympics need to be on blacktop.
Ain't no
Yeah.
doubt. Ain't no doubt.
It gotta be-
Out there in the heat.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Out there in
straight
that
ball.
heat.
That's what it's gotta
But
be.
that sun bouncing off that
And you,
blacktop.
and you need the chain nets.
The chain net.
No,
That's
not
right.
That, not that net stuff.
chain
You need
net.
the chain.
Yes.
So you hear that?
What about the double rim?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta have a double
Yes,
grip.
got to.
Olympics, y'all not doing
Come
this
on.
right. Can
I
y'all
mean, what
call
are
us
you
for
doing?
y'all do that,
Come on,
please?
we can help y'all out.
I'm telling
Well,
you.
they coming to Los Angeles. This Olympics is over. But they
Okay.
coming to Los Angeles in 2028. We got some time to call Snoop. Him and Coach Prime tight.
Yes.
Maybe we can get a
And
double rim chain.
apparently Snoop became the mascot for
You
the
see
United
that?
States team for the
Well, that
Olympics.
was ingenious.
Him
He
and
was-
Flavor Flav. I
He
mean,
was
come on.
all over that
Dude,
thing, man.
Snoop
he was everywhere.
Snoop was rolling in
saying
Paris.
it's the word on the street now. I ain't checked it, but word on the street, Snoop was getting $500,000 a day plus expenses.
I read that on the internet. I read that on
Don't-
social media.
Don't fall out, Hart.
I read it on social media.
$500K
Oh
a day
Lord,
plus expenses.
Lord have mercy.
catch me.
I know, right? I know.
Catch me.
I know. Oh my God.
500,000.
Yeah.
Just to be up there.
Just being
and
up
just
there.
in.
And I'm gonna tell you what, my favorite was when he went to the equestrian events.
Yes.
He dressed up.
Yes.
I didn't see him at the question event.
Oh, you got to see it.
But I know he
got
was swagged out now.
He had the equestrian outfit on.
Oh, I know
Just
he
like the competitors.
Yes.
Had the helmet on. Him and Martha Stewart.
Yes.
Snoop. Hey, only in America can Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart hang out at the
This
equestrian.
mofo can't miss. He
know,
just
man.
don't miss.
Ain't no doubt.
500K a day.
doubt.
500K a day.
Yeah.
Okay, people, let's make sure
put
my
that
mic
in
is right. Okay, my mic is right here. Listen to me. This ain't 500K an hour. This ain't 500K a month. This is 500K a day.
A day.
Every day they end with a Y.
And
Yeah.
they covered the expenses.
Yeah.
He got 500K
So that-
and per diem.
So for 2 weeks.
Covered expenses.
2 weeks, that's $7 million.
Oh my God.
That's $7 million for 2 weeks.
Oh, to go to Paris too?
Yes.
Like you
and you hanging out in Paris. And you hanging out in Paris.
I live, Mom, I'm
Man,
sorry.
please.
I've been living wrong. I ain't done something right.
Man, I tell you what.
Because I should be getting that, Mama. You raised me better.
Ain't no
than that.
doubt
I don't
about it.
understand what I'm
Ain't no
doing.
doubt about it.
I'm going to work
Snoop
on
Dogg.
it though, Mama. I'm working on it. 500K a day. 500K a day. How many?
I will say this, man. We've had a lot of celebrities at all our games, and these times, Snoop coming to our game one time at Jackson State was probably my favorite.
Man, that was the best
That
time
was my
ever,
favorite.
dog.
Listen, man.
Snoop showed
That
up
was
in that
my-
thing,
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
I was standing over there doing our little warm-ups and everything, and all of a sudden some of the folks on the side, I looked over there and said, "Is that Snoop Dogg?" I looked around. Sure was. That was him.
Sitting there.
That was him. And then we go to come out the gate, and he coming out of his bus, so I got to meet him right there. But
Yeah, dog.
that was cool.
Brother
that was
tall,
cool.
too, boy.
Yes, sir.
He is tall.
Yes,
tall
sir.
over there, man.
I love me some Snoop Dogg. Snoop's
Yeah,
my
dog.
guy.
That's my guy.
Because listen, man, I got some something I want to ask the folks out there, because I need some advice. I recently had my oldest daughter engaged, and last weekend, her and her fiance and her mother toured some spots for the wedding.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No, they can't do that without you, Pollock. That ain't right. Because ain't the tradition say you pay, right? Or no?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about here.
Okay,
That's
the
what I'm talking
point.
about. So
All
I need to know. Okay, so they were over there. They started up there above Hilton Head, and they worked their way down to Georgia coast.
Hilton Head?
Yeah, Jekyll Island.
Oh, I know about this spot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
And then got on down to Florida to Fernandina Beach. You know.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, we all up the coast. We in 3 states on the coast. Okay. So I need to know from you guys out there that have some experience, what kind of expense am I looking at here? I mean, I just need a ballpark, man. I just need to be out there in left field.
I can tell you right now, when you listen to Hilton Head, you $500. You make that $500?
I don't make $500 a day.
Oh,
Do
tell
I need
you
to call
this.
Snoop? Is that what you're saying?
We
Do I need to
find
call
something
Snoop
out.
Dogg?
I don't know nothing about it, Pollock, but I know when they were going down that coastline that they should have made that left
Yeah.
because they need to be checking the price at Booker Bottom.
Oh,
That's what they need to check.
Hey.
We get a discount at Booker
dude, I
Bottom.
get a discounted book of bottom.
Why can't-
Renee, you hooked me up, right?
Why can't you? It ain't about the wedding, it's about the marriage. So why can't
right.
we do stuff like that
That's
with,
right.
with discounts
That's
and
right.
stuff like that? I try to hook my niece up. one
I told
time
him I got- I'm
with a
sorry.
discount at a place. She was trying to spend all this money I know she ain't got, know her mom and them got, and they looking at me. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, man,
Yeah.
we can come right over here. We can get the YMCA over here, my boy. We can fix it up, man.
Yeah.
We close it out, big old
Yeah.
space. We can put what's the big black curtains that drop
Yeah,
from floor?
drapes and
Oh, yeah.
parts, drapes
Yeah.
and pipes and drapes.
Pipes and
Pipes
drapes.
and drapes, that's
And-
right.
And put that down and make this thing look like
Yeah.
whatever you want to look like, man. Had a caterer, had a designer who's done top end stuff was gonna come in and just make this thing look like. And they got so upset with me.
Listen. I could probably make this really nice and get the hookup, because I could probably get Sap to grill us a pig. You know, grill us a pig.
Whole hog, in the
Whole hog.
ground.
We can have a whole hog. You know, I could bring DJ Fedora for the reception to get the music going.
We know people.
I know people. You know, but what I need to know though is for some of you daddies out there, I just need a ballpark figure. I just need to know what I'm probably looking at here.
You're probably looking at a kidney or a liver.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Well,
listen, whatever it
my,
takes.
my two daughters have not decided to get married to anybody yet, but I did tell them when they were in high school, that's not our tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that father pay stuff.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
That doesn't come from the tribe I'm from.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where this
I ain't
started.
come from my tribe.
I mean,
either.
who agreed to that?
I don't know who's.
Where did that,
I don't know who
okay,
set
so
that
where
up.
does this come? So first of all, the wedding, the rehearsal dinner the night before is the groom's parents are supposed to pay for, and then the wedding and the reception, the bride's parents are supposed
That's
to pay
so
for.
crazy to me.
How did
because
that? When did that start?
I don't even know, but I do know historically. If we talk historically, I know back in the day, the daddy would marry off the daughter, and he would give a couple cows and some horses.
That's right. 40 acres or something.
40 acres,
something like that.
So y'all could go on and take care of the women, because
Right.
at that time they really
get your
didn't
life
have,
started.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they
get
didn't
started.
have,
That's
they
right.
didn't have jobs. Like they
Yeah,
didn't have.
that's right.
Not saying women can't have skill set. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm
That's
just
how
saying
it
back
used to
then
be. Right.
they didn't
Right.
have jobs,
That's
so
right.
you kind of got them started.
Yes.
Now
Everybody
women
started.
have jobs.
Yeah.
It's independence.
Absolutely.
There's 401ks.
Which I support independence.
I do. So there's
Absolutely.
taxes and stuff that's going on. So I don't know about this pilot. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
with you on
Now
that.
then, Pollock, let me say this now. If the father of the bride is obligated customarily, he should also have a say in where this thing gonna take place at.
Hey,
He got to.
now, you best believe I got to say something on that
Yeah.
now. I mean,
Yeah, like we-
hey, but
That
you
is
know, but
communism.
I'm gonna tell you
If he
something
doesn't
now,
have
y'all.
to say
blank
yeah,
check.
but y'all do know now when them girls look at you with them eyes.
I know.
You
dog.
start being like,
Man.
God, dang,
My
yeah,
little girl,
man.
say daddy, and it's
Yeah,
over.
it's
What
a
you-
wrap.
What you want, girl?
That what you
Talk
need,
to
baby.
me.
What you need, baby.
What you need, baby.
I mean, listen,
get
you
it.
talking to a guy that could have spent a lot less money and sent him to Atlanta to see Taylor Swift, and ended up having to go to London with him. So you know how they manipulate me.
That's a great memory, though.
It is a great memory.
Yeah,
It's a
That's gonna
great
be
memory. It's a great memory.
Here's another one I got though. I was arguing with this young lady on the phone, and just so y'all know, debate and arguing is the same thing.
That's exactly right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. People.
We say
So
argue in the South rather than debate.
Yeah.
But that's what we do. in
That's what
debate.
we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and we were talking, and she was like, "Yeah, you got the engagement ring and the ring." And I said, "Rip, hold up, wait a minute, engagement ring and the ring." I said, "You get a ring. Well, what you gonna wear together? That's the one I gave you. The ring I gave you. You put that on your finger. That's your engagement ring. When we get to the wedding, I take that right there."
And I'm
give it to the vet, and I'm gonna put it right back on in front of God, family, everybody else. And she, no. You supposed to get like a ring, and they get this ring, and then you get another ring.
You get a band,
and put,
yeah,
a band.
And
then you put the other ring on.
and you know, used to.
That's too much.
Yeah, used
You
to.
don't need all that.
You could just get a little gold band to match up to the ring and everything.
match up to the
now
ring.
it got to have baguettes on it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's got to have baguettes on it.
I don't get it.
You know
Y'all,
what I mean? So she get 2 diamond rings.
right. So why that? And then you gonna give me this platinum band.
Yeah, platinum.
or
And,
this
and now
black
and now
band.
they jokers out there wearing rubber,
I saw
like
the
rubber
rubber.
rings, because
I saw the
they
rubber
work
ring.
out. And some fields, like my dad was an electrician, so electricians can't wear wedding rings when they working. So yeah, these guys now. So she gets off with something you can basically go to the to the convenience store and get in the bubble gum machine and twist it and get something out of there. That's what she getting off with.
That's what you're getting.
I mean-
and you wonder why it ain't working, because the ring is flexible too.
yeah.
So you think the marriage ain't gonna be flexible?
Yeah, I got this piece of rubber.
I need
what we
something
doing?
expensive on my finger
Yeah.
to make me think about this thing. You know what, girl? I can't mess with
Hey,
you.
and listen,
This is-
titanium is not more expensive than gold.
This is
So don't
nice.
start with the titanium thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
they like,
I'm not-
oh, the titanium.